What's up, Sagittarius? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a general tarot reading for the full moon coming up on February 24th. This will be a full moon in Virgo at 5 degrees Virgo. It'll be at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be in the 13th mansion of the moon. 13 is a scary number, but the 13th mansion is actually a good mansion. Specifically related to sexual energy, but it's also good for starting new financial endeavors or just any project in general. It's good for changing your hair if you're into that. It's not good for overindulgence, so be careful of overindulging on anything. For Sagittarius Ascendant, talking your 9th or 10th house. 9th house is Sagittarius' house. It's the house of higher learning, travel, foreign language, things like this. Your philosophy or wisdom in life, philosophy in life specifically. Your 10th house is your vocation, you know, what you do as a job in this world or what your role is in this world. Not necessarily for money, because not everybody's role is to make money, right? It's just your role in general, your vocation. The moon will be opposite the sun, conjunct Mercury and Saturn. It's very alchemical in nature. Those are all alchemical planets touching each other. Ooh, new romantic cycle begins. So this is a very good time to work on integrating your dark and light aspects into a full, more complete version of yourself. Also, Venus has been touching Pluto and Mars for the past couple weeks. It's been very strong energy. So not only does the mansion of the moon suggest sexual energy, but that does too. Venus is your relationships. It can be your love relationships, but it can also be your sexual relationships. Mars can represent sex, physical activity, and Pluto rules sex. So, but it can also manifest as like anger or harsh feelings if it's not channeled correctly, because Pluto rules rage and Mars rules anger. The orb is loose, which means they won't be conjunct for much longer. So the energy will lighten up. But just be careful how you communicate. And be careful of adopting new philosophies on life or how you communicate at work or anything like that. You may even find somebody at work that you end up being sexually interested in, something like that. But that being said, it says a new romantic cycle begins for your moon card. But let's see what the tarot cards say. So we get a rough spot here. Oh, right there. Okay. That could be you. Male or female. It's crossed by something valuable or some kind of opportunity. Don't be defensive. Okay. A lot of people. Sagittarius is a very social sign. So it could be a lot of people. Looks like a lot of rods here too. It could be in your imagination right now, in your head. It can be imagining a new romantic cycle. You could have hooked up with someone recently. It could be that you also started a new project, or you became very interested in something recently in the near past. You know, your conscious influence is transformation. So this new romantic cycle, I mean, if it's a new romantic cycle, transformation is going to be the name of the game. It doesn't necessarily, if you are coupled with somebody, it doesn't mean that, it can mean that you're getting into a new relationship and separating, but it also could be that you're about to get more romantic with your partner. Like you may get far more physical. You may just have a nice energetic step up, right? Nothing wrong with that. The current question, or this could be you as the querent, but it could just be something you're really passionate about, but it's being crossed by like opportunity or something valuable, some kind of money, some kind of offer came in. It could be that like some kind of offer of money or some kind of offer of a financial interest or opportunity has kept you from whatever this is that you're passionate about. And it could be a person, it could be a sexual interest, and you're focusing more on the money instead of kind of seeing that. Your unconscious influence is, you don't see it. Like maybe you don't even know this person's interested in you, or maybe you don't even realize that you're interested in them, at least not yet. But soon you will. They may be a defensive individual or seem that way, or you may be being defensive right now for whatever reason. But that's all about the breakdown. It's saying, you may be keeping to yourself right now. You may be very quiet and introverted in a way, which is very opposite of Sagittarius, by the way. Sagittarius is generally very extroverted, but it can manifest in multiple different ways. You can definitely have other influences in your chart that can make you be feeling like this. You may be looking within, and there's nothing wrong with that. And in looking within, this is in your environment. It could be another fire sign. But you also may find your courage. You may find your what you're passionate about and start moving toward something, specifically if it's a romantic partner. And here's the advice. Feel like a child again. I mean, getting in a new relationship, it can really feel like that, right? Especially in the beginning. You get swept away by it. The feelings of love and all the physical aspects of it. It can make you feel young again, make you feel good again. But at the same time, if it does go the route of a romantic cycle, this could be a child that may come from it. So if you're not trying to get pregnant, be careful. Or if you're not trying to make a baby, be careful. The outcome is just opportunity. It's or looking at like all the connections you've made or all of the seeds that you've planted. You're looking at them grow. Yeah, it looks like it's likely with a fire sign, whoever this individual is. Unless that's just you, right? Because you got Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Page of Wands. It's very fiery, passionate energy. Ace of Wands. This is in the recent past. Like if you hooked up with someone recently, and maybe you feel defensive about it now, but I think you kind of need to go within and look at it differently. Or maybe in your relationship now, you're feeling kind of defensive for whatever reason. I mean, there always can be tension in relationships, especially if you've been with someone for a long time, especially if you're working about money or worrying about money or anything like that. It can definitely be that way. But it looks like this individual's in your environment. It's a very confident, passionate, fiery individual. Could be making you feel happy and young again, right? Breaking through this all the barriers that are up. Let it in, right? Or maybe it's your spouse now, right? The person that you're with, and you're about to approach things in a different way. Maybe you decide that you want to have a child. But either way, there's something there may be many seeds that get planted, or many opportunities that could arise from whatever this connection is, right? There's definitely a transformation going on. This is the overall conscious influence. So whether you are leaving a relationship, going to a new one, or if you're in an existing relationship and you're transforming the way y'all interact with each other, transformation is going to take a point. Or if you're single even, and you're trying to find a partner, a romantic partner, even if you're not, it's coming. The opportunity is going to be here for it. Whether you choose to do it or not is up to you. Your unconscious influence. It's like you may choose not to go this route, but it's saying a new romantic cycle begins. So looks like things are going to take care of themselves. Okay, that's all I have, Sagittarius. Please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I would appreciate it. I did make an astrology video on Saturn. I'm going to do some more videos going over Saturn in each house, but it's a very in-depth video on what Saturn means in astrology. So look at that if you haven't. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I would appreciate it. With that being said, it looks like something valuable is going to come out of whatever this new romantic cycle is. It could even be a child. Okay, I appreciate you being here, Sagittarius. I hope to see you here again. Happy full moon.